Everyone, this is Hank Weaver. For the past year, this signature has announced the opening of Disneyland, the show. Now, it announces the opening of Disneyland, the place.
That's not Art Linkletter. That's Mickey Mouse, the inimitable little character that started this whole story with Walt Disney 25 years ago. Perhaps the most popular motion picture star in Hollywood.
We don't need your photo. We just take the hours.
Oh, your photo, then you can take the picture.
And down these tracks, in just a couple of seconds, will come Walt Disney himself, barreling in a railroad train built to 5/8 miniature size. Hello, Walt. Hello, Governor. Hi.
Boy.
How'd the run go?
Oh, fine, fine. The governor had her around through Frontierland, and then Fred Gurley there, he took her around. I picked her up and brought her in. Highballing in.
Next stop, New Orleans Square.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. Continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station, New Orleans Square.
Please remain seated till we come to a full stop here at New Orleans Square.
This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, but just Matterhorn Mountain. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required.
And look who's riding in the various cars. Coming down the road here is my old friend Don DeFore, Ozzie and Harriet's next door neighbor. Come on right by. Hello, Don. Good to see you. Keep on going. Here's Jeannie Crane. Hello, Jean. Frank Sinatra. Hello, Franco. Who's driving? Frankie Jr.?
My son, yeah.
Don't hit this man. Oh. Look who hit who. Sammy Davis Jr. Hello, Sammy. And where's Gail? Gail Storm should be coming by here in just a second with her kiddies. She's here with Peter and Paul, and they're all skimming around up there on the freeway. There's Mrs. DeFore. Now, these all have aluminum bumpers completely around them, as you might see over here, so they can't hurt anybody. And they have governors on them. They only run 11 miles an hour.
While we have a minute out here on the Autopia Parkway, or whatever you want to call it, I would like to say that everything that I have shot or am going to shoot today in terms of attractions, to me, is 100% sacred, not to be touched ever in the future history of the Disneyland Resort. All of these attractions, the remaining attractions from opening day, are a blessing and should be protected at all costs, including this attraction that we're on right now, the Autopia. Leave it just as it is. ever to become Disneyland president or president of Disney. My very first edict, no, my second edict would be, my first edict would be to tell the truth about what's happening with the people mover. I mentioned that in the live stream the other day. I want to know, I would say either we're going to build it or we cannot build it. Whatever the truth is, that's what I would say. And then the second edict would be nothing that won't ever touch shall ever be touched again.
Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you.
Welcome back to our own time and Main Street Station. Please remain seated until we come to a full stop.
Hey, how are you? That's Danny and his gang and representatives of the press. Thousands are coming in. They're going through the magic tunnel on foot because no car can enter here. And like Alice in Wonderland, as you go on through that tunnel past the Disneyland Santa Fe, you find yourself in a bygone time. Another world. The clock has turned back a half a century, and you're in the main square of a small American town, the year 1900. Then there's the car barn housing the horse-drawn streetcar, a great boon to speedy transportation, and that little old streetcar will be going up and down Main Street here in Disneyland about every 10 or 15 minutes.
Since Disneyland opened, these children have been eagerly waiting to cross the moat for a wondrous trip through the Disney imagination. They'll be the first children to enjoy the Fantasyland rides, every one of which recreates the adventures of characters Walt has immortalized in films.
Think of Christmas, think of snow. sleigh bells, here we go like reindeer in the sky. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
Come on, everybody, here we go. Off to Neverland. When you leave the world behind and bring your gifts to buy.
There it is, Wendy. Second start on the right and straight out till morning.
Meanwhile, right between Peter Pan and Snow White, which was also here on opening day, was King Arthur's Carousel. Where it stands today is not where it was when the park first opened. It was actually further closer to the castle, right in between Snow White and Peter Pan.
Welcome to King Arthur's court. Welcome ye knights and ye ladies fair. Welcome to King Arthur's court. I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. Overdue. I'm in a rabbit stew. Can't even say goodbye. Hello, I'm late.
Oh gosh. Oh, okay.
Remember that one time?
Of course.
Best moment of my life.
Here we are at the Casey Jones Junior Circus Train. That's the little engine with a great big heart. Take her away.
Junior Circus Train.
And there they go. Jerry Colonna is highballing it, and the kids are getting aboard. No more children. There they go. Goodbye, kids. Well, now they're going to go out across the trestles and over the hills and by the canal. Look, there are two of them up there, cutting over the many grades and many curves and hills which take them over this end of Fantasyland. And down below them are the canals. And in the canals go the various boats.
And legs accessible at all times. And make sure to supervise children to a new world called Wonderland, where things will go curiouser and curiouser. If you look close, you can see the doors behind you. Hear the whistle while they work. On wild rides over in Fantasyland. If you happen to see him, make sure to tell the folks at Storybook Shirley to miss him. But on your right-hand side, you'll see the Alpine Village. Geppetto wished upon a star for his puppet Pinocchio to become a real boy.
Mr. Mr. Disney's great picture, Wind in the Willows, inspires this ride, Mr. Toad, on a 1903 automobile. And believe me, this ride is the wildest of them all. The automobile goes through on a monorail, pursued through London town by police, crashing through walls, and finally goes in to a tunnel. And as you go into the railroad tunnel, you apparently see a train coming in the opposite direction. You can't turn, you can't escape. There's a tremendous collision head-on to the locomotive, and then I can't tell you the finish because I don't want to spoil it for you. This is a ride that not only parents should go with children, but the parents should go with the parents.
Walt Disney has created a frontier village that could have been carved out of the wilderness 100 years ago by the pioneers themselves. The flag, flying over the stockade, has 13 stars commemorating America's first period of independence. And that volley signals the arrival of a wagon train with the first visitors to travel through the gates of time and into our very historic past.
A stern wheel riverboat, something most living Americans have never seen. And Walt Disney has built this great, big, beautiful, authentic stern wheel paddle boat. And goodbye, everybody. Have a good ride. There goes the whistle. Take her away, Admiral. Goodbye. Have a good trip.
Making this video has been a real joy today. This is perhaps like my favorite anniversary to celebrate because I love everything that is, opening day. The opening day attractions are my favorite. I'm so grateful for attractions like the Mark Twain that it's still here. I'm so grateful for the Disneyland Railroad, the horse-drawn streetcar, and Autopia, and the dark rides. Rivers of America is a little bit different today than it was when the land first opened, but I would probably say for the better. It wasn't quite as beautifully, done as it is today. There's more care applied to it today. It's more finished. I just can't say it enough. I love the Mark Twain. I love the Rivers of America, and I love opening day attractions. We've got one more to go. Next and last stop is Adventureland and the Jungle Cruise.
It seems to me we've been everywhere, haven't we?
Well, I hope so. I don't know.
Say, haven't we missed something?
Seems like it.
A whole land?
Adventureland.
Oh, that's my favorite. Let's go over there. Bob Cummings or somebody ought to be waiting to let us see that.
Well, we better hurry. We haven't got much time.
Take it away, Adventureland.
Well, this is Bob Cummings, ladies and gentlemen, again. And we are now at the beginning of a true life adventure into a still unconquered and untamed region of our own world. A Tahitian village where you can experience a slice of life as it exists in the paradise of the Pacific. And an African trading post, the spearhead of civilization. Now, we're all loaded up, I believe. Thank you, Captain. You can take her off. We're ready for a ride down the tropical waterways of the world.
Hope y'all can swim. Wave goodbye to all those people on the dock. Bye. See you in 3 weeks. No, I'm just kidding. You'll never see them again. Oh my goodness, these gorillas took over my campsite. And they've gone bananas. Oh, look at the gorilla in the cute little hat. And the gorilla with the cute little baby. And that gorilla with the cute little gun. A gun? Oh my goodness, we gotta get out of here. Oh my goodness, folks, that's a rare sight. That's an African bull elephant. You know, they're known for their enormous ears and huge tusks. But did you know they also have amazing memories? Yeah, I wish I had a memory like an elephant. Oh my goodness, folks, that's a rare sight, right? There's an African bull elephant. You know, they're known for their enormous ears and huge tusks. But did you know they also have amazing memories? Yeah, I wish I had a memory like an elephant. He must be dead. They're tired. That's how they sleep in the jungle, you know, with their eyes open, their necks bent like that, surrounded by predators. Okay, folks, I'll be honest with you. There's been a rumor going around. People have been saying that my job is so easy that a monkey can do it. Now, can you believe that? Makes no sense. Like, how could a monkey even stand in a boat with a mic in his hand behind the wheel? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, those are actually apes. So that's just not the same thing at all. And we're just gonna move on. Okay. Up ahead, we have a couple of our chimpanzees. Now, the one on the right, we call her Annette. The one on the left, we call him magnifying glass. Yeah, they're hanging out with those butterflies. I love butterflies, but they just aren't what they used to be. Yeah, caterpillars, that's right. And now, folks, the moment you've all been waiting for, the amazing, the colossal, the 8th wonder of the world. And running our gift shop is my good friend Ellie. And Ellie here's an African bull elephant. And you know, they're known for their enormous ears and huge tusks. But did you know they also have amazing memories? Yeah, I wish I had a memory like an elephant. Congratulations, you all survived the world famous jungle cruise. Give yourselves a hand. Woo!
But that's our wrap for today, guys. That's every attraction that has been here since opening day. And it has been my absolute pleasure to bring this to you because I got to ride a whole bunch of those today. Not all of them, obviously, were stuff I couldn't do all of them today, but I hope you enjoyed the shots that I did get from today. I had a lot of fun doing it. Thank you guys for watching. Follow us on Instagram at _FreshBaked, on Twitter at FreshBakedDisney, that's Fresh with no E, and on TikTok at FreshBakedDisney. If you like our show, want to show your support, please do consider joining our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/freshbaked. And then stay tuned for more because we've got lots more footage, lots more show coming to you on Fresh Baked. Thank you guys. We love you. Be safe. Be kind. Fresh Baked.